All right, so what's going on, guys? So I'm here on an amazing, beautiful beach. You can see around me that the sun's going down. There's a beautiful kind of scenery here. And I want to give you guys just this encouraging word, because a lot of us right now, we're in life and we don't see the signs of what God's doing in our life. And if you look at this beach, if you look at the calmness here that's out here, if you look at sort of the atmosphere, it's a little chilly, it's a little cold, the sun's going down. You got a lot of people, or some people, just kind of participating in, some of the tourist activities. You had other people just enjoying themselves with their significant others, their families, or whatever it is. And what you got to realize in life here is, just like how I'm enjoying myself here and spending time with family and getting to know the surroundings and just getting to spend time with the Lord, more importantly, you got to realize that there are signs in your life. There are signs for when things happen that you can't ignore. You're not going to be on this beach when the waves get really thick, when the waves get really bad and there's about to be a storm coming, things like that. You're not going to be over here at night when the sun goes down, when it's really dark, it's really cold. You're not going to sleep here. You're not going to have your, your beach towel out here with, this kind of weather. And this is all sand, but they have this covering on top of it. And so you got to understand the signs. And a lot of us, what we do is we end up going somewhere. We end up going to, our favorite, destination. We end up doing our favorite activities, and we don't look at the signs. And there are times, there are places that God uses in our life to be able to fully, maximally utilize what it is that God is trying to do. And so if you read your surroundings, if you read what God is doing in your life, if you look at what other people are doing, how God's using them, the community at large and things like that, then you can more properly, more effectively, more efficiently respond to what God's doing. And so I'm here to say, guys, as much as you're seeing me kind of going outside of my, comfort zone, maybe my car or whatever it is, my room, you can see that God's showing me a lot of different things. He's teaching me some life lessons, some things that I'm sharing with you guys. And in this season right now, you've got to pay attention to the signs. You've got to pay attention to what's going on around us. You've got to pay attention to what's going on in your life. And if you want to be used in this next season, into 2022, into the things that God's doing at large, then you have to pay attention to that. You have to respond appropriately. You have to pray, and you have to I'll be able to get in alignment with that. Because then if you don't, you're going to look like a fool being out here, with your beach towel. You're going to look like a fool trying to, surf the waves over here. If you're, if you got, your swim shorts on and stuff like that, when it's really cold and it's not the right season, not the right time to do certain things. So pay attention, be ready, be excited as I'm seeing the glory of God, and as much as I'm seeing how beautiful it is that God is using, times like this, places like this. And, I'm about to get some good food here in a second with my family and some people that I'm meeting up with. But pay attention, right? Pay attention to what God's doing. Pay attention to the things that are going on in your life. Otherwise, you're going to miss it. And you don't want to be the guy that misses out, right? And there's a warning, there are signs, there are times for certain things to happen, as it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And so pay attention to that. Be encouraged. God loves you guys. God's doing wonderful things in your life, in the world, and we're not moving into a time where it's doom and gloom, guys. So head high, get excited. Love you guys, and I will talk to you guys very soon, guys. More to come.